Hello there. Now, if you've been watching this channel for quite a while, you know I like Lego, I like 3D printing, and occasionally I like 3D printing Lego. For Halloween, we printed a massive spider mount for the Spider Queen that we picked up off BAM a few years ago. But there's another really big build that I haven't told you that I've done. In fact, I did this probably over a month ago, and members did get an early look. So if you would like early looks at future 3D prints, definitely consider hitting the join button down below. But it's this massive mini kit, and this isn't even the best part because it has a hidden feature that I think is really cool. But this is proper Lego bricks in terms of these will function the exact same as one-to-one scale Lego bricks. Now, if you are opening the 2024 Lego Star Wars Advent, the mini kit would have been today's build. So I'm sorry for spoiling that, but if you haven't opened it before watching this video, I think you've got your priorities in the wrong order. The Advent's gotta come first. But before we get looking into what's inside, I mean, this thing can be pulled apart. There will be a few comments, I'm sure, about the two red studs. I ran out of green filament so long ago, and I'm trying to actually find a green that I can color match with Lego, and that is super hard. In fact, I originally wanted to go with translucent filament for the red and green studs, and I just accepted that getting a kilo roll of both of them from any company is just completely impossible. There are companies that do both translucent red or translucent green, but no company does both of them. So I decided to go with red as I already owned the color, a nice space gray instead of the bluish gray and white. But now let's take a look up close and I can reveal its hidden secret. So here we have the mini kit next to the giant spider that I printed for my city for Halloween. And you can see the spider is pretty much the size of the mini kit, which shouldn't be too much of a surprise because the spider is about the size of a 2x2 plate, which is roughly the size of the mini kit if you didn't include all the extra little bits. But to help even more with scale, I have my 2024 Advent Calendar mini kit here, and you can see this thing is just massive. Again, it would have been nice to have at least a green and red stud on the side, and who knows, maybe I can print a green stud when I eventually find the right color, because like I said, this thing completely comes apart in its different layers. We can even take the little handle here out of the base. But the most impressive thing, at least I think, in my opinion, is the fact that it is a storage container. This is what I got in today's Advent, a Reese's tree, which I'm really interested to see what it looks like on the inside. But not only does the top come off, because my hands are not going to get through this mini kit much. It looks like the Pringles advert now. So what I've done is I've glued these two together so that they are always the same way orientated. And then I've also glued the bottom one so that if I do spill anything or need to clean the inside of the mini kit, I can break it apart into three. And this clip on the side does clip off as well. There's a little pin just in here that clips into the top one, but it's quite fiddly to put back. So let's put these studs back on. There is no Lego logos here because that would be infringing some sort of trademark, even though it's only personal use. I did get these instructions off the web. I didn't sit there trying to design a hollowed out mini kit when someone already done it. So you can fit the little Lego mini kit inside the big mini kit, and even then you just get a look at how big this mini kit is. Let's try and flip that the right way, and I think that would make an awesome thumbnail. But of course, this hasn't been done just so I have a giant mini kit, though. I think now that I've got one, I definitely would have at some point just decided to print a giant mini kit. But this is a step in a much larger world, as Obi-Wan would say to Luke, because I would like to print some larger models. Now, I've seen people 3D printing mechs, but I think it'd be really cool to 3D print a larger or scaled up version of my very first Lego set. And this is going to take a lot more plastic, considering the 2x2 on the side is going to be hopefully somewhere close to this. But that would be a really fun project. And if you would like to see Lego mixed with 3D printing a little more on the channel, please do let me know by either dropping a like or let me know what you'd like to see in the comments, because there's so much untapped potential, and especially some of these battle pack sized sets would be really fun to make in this blown up scale. But we'll take one last look at the mini kit. Because it's got that rounded off bottom, it does wobble and always centers itself back up straight, because, well, I guess it is quite a large model, but I haven't had it like fall and just stay on one side, because it always, the center of gravity must be pulling it together. But we'll take one 360-degree look. I think this is just really, really awesome, and let me know what you'd fit inside yours. But that is the entire video. You have no idea how hard it was keeping this and not making a video on this sooner. I really, really do like this. And now I've got a tub for really whatever I like. So maybe next time we go to a Lego store, I can bring this to fill up on either the Pick-a-Brick station or to put my build and mini figures in. Of course, they wouldn't let me do it before purchasing, but I think it'd be a really cool display to switch over into in the Lego store. Again, let me know what you'd put inside yours down in the comments. And now I've got to see what the Reese's tree looks like. And I must say, I'm a little underwhelmed. But thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Check out the other 3D printed designs on screen now. This is really, really good. And may the bricks be with you always.